an amazing camp, had a great time. All the kids were good. I don't know about Brother Brian. He was pretty good, but I think he was about the biggest kid out there. But we had a blast. And again, we just want to thank the church so much for supporting this. We want to thank all the parents for allowing your children to go. And we love them, appreciate you. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some songs and some other things going on. Please be in prayer. We have a video that we are trying to get loaded, and it's kind of been hard to cooperate all day long. So hopefully, maybe last minute, it will come together. On that video, you have Brother Brian getting me airborne, so I really want you to see that. So hopefully that will work out in a little bit. But before we begin tonight, let's go ahead and let's open up with prayer. And I'm going to ask Darren, if you would you pray for us as we get started tonight? All right, I think we're going to begin tonight with a song that they learned. We're going to have several songs that you're going to hear tonight. So, are y'all ready? All right. No? Yeah? All right.
Beyond my wildest dreams, you were strong and you were more than able to do something big in me. Beyond my imagination, beyond my wildest dreams, you were strong and you were more than
abundantly than all that we ask or think, according to the power at work in us. Y'all ready to give me a J? I got it. Wait for the music. I got it.
Hey, y'all ready? Said, are y'all ready? Sound like y'all. All right, here we go.
Give me a J.
J, you've got your J, you've got your J.
Give me an E.
E, you've got your E, you've got your E.
Give me an S.
S, you've got your S, you got your S.
Give me a U.
U, you've got your U, you've got your U.
Give me an S.
S, you've got your S, you've got your.
What's that spell? King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's coming back.
All right, that's pretty good.
Good job, guys.
Let's try again a little bit louder.
Give me a J.
J, you've got your J, you've got your J.
Give me an E.
E, you've got your E, you've got your E.
Give me a S.
S, you've got your S, you've got your S.
Give me a U.
U, you've got your U, you've got your U.
Give me an S.
S, you've got your S, you've got your S.
What's that spell? King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's coming back.
All right, that's good. Yeah, give your neighbor a high five. Maybe in a fist bump.
Give me a neighbor a fist bump, guys.
Y'all ready to go crazy? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all go crazy.
Give me a
J.
J, you've got your J, you've got your J.
Give me an E.
E, you've got your E, you've got your E.
Give me an S.
S, you've got your S, you've got your S.
Give me a U.
U, you got your U, you got your U.
Give me an S.
S, you've got your S, you've got your S.
What's that spell? King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's coming back. What's that spell? King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's coming back. Jesus. 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 Say Jesus. Good job, guys. Adelie, just gotta get a sheet. All right, they're gonna share now the lessons we learned through our sessions at camp. So,
Okay. So it says we need to have a faith so big we want to follow God.
What it says is God has a big plan in difficult moments.
God's big thing is He wants to save us.
God will do something big when you give Him everything.
Before they do this one, We're going to sing the regular Deep and Wide, and then they're going to sing the camp version, Deep and Wide. And the camp version is verses that say different things to Deep and Wide, but it goes along with the things that they have done at the camp. So if it gets a little crazy on that second verse, it's supposed to. Hold on. All right. So while they're there at camp, they are in teams, and their team was green this year, and they have to come up with a chant and present it to the whole camp. So the boys didn't really want to participate, but the girls did, so they're going to give you their chant.
This is share time, and I'd like Ryan. Okay. Why is everyone here? All right. So my favorite thing at camp was the waterfront, and I think a lot of people can agree that it was the most fun thing at camp. And what? Yeah. And you'll see there here in a second how my dad got blobbed by Brother Brian. I see him raising his hand. Woo! Yeah, it was fun. My favorite. Anyway, my favorite lesson was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I just think it's and a billy goat. It's a billy goat. It's a billy goat. Anyway, they were thrown to a fiery furnace because they didn't worship the king's statue. And I think it's amazing how much faith they had, that they were willing to die as long as they could worship Jesus, and Jesus saved them from the fiery furnace. They actually had a funny play where, and my favorite part of that is when the person playing King Nebuchadnezzar, but they read in the Bible story that they heated up the furnace 7 times more than usual. He said heated up to Mississippi heat. And that was my favorite part of the play. I actually did get to play a game on the stage there. And, no, just one. And we had to wrap an adult in party wrap. And I finished so fast that I had time to make a lap around the entire stadium where we were. And then I stood on the stage just waiting like this for everyone else. And so I also won a game which was Cow Chicken Pig, which I was excited about. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Who's next?
Ryan, do you want to go? Yeah. All right, here you go, dude.
All right. My favorite story was Zacchaeus, and I really like how he was so mean that, and when he saw Jesus, he was nice. My favorite thing, I can't decide from dancing or the waterfront.
My favorite thing about the play was King Nebuchadnezzar said to Mississippi Heat, it was so funny. And, well, the waterfront was the best thing I loved.
So this is my second year going, and I got sponsored. Had so much fun with these people over here. And my favorite thing was worship and the waterfront. And I think the waterfront was everybody's favorite thing, like Addison said. And so what I really learned was, I think it was on the second night, it was the Esther story. I forgot what it was about. But that was my favorite story, and we had so much fun there that we couldn't stop laughing. And we couldn't stop laughing, and we had so much fun there, and I'm glad this is my last year, and I'm going to youth camp next year. So thank y'all for letting us go.
Okay, so this is my first year of going to children's camp. And what I liked about camp the most was the worship, because during worship, the preacher really spoke to me about saying that Christian friends help you to follow Christ. And he said that because even though you are a Christian, Christian friends can still help you to act better and help you to get closer to Christ than you already are.
Okay, so my favorite thing was the waterfront and worship. I don't really know what to say. I had so fun with Hallie and Allie.
I'm going to name 3 things that were my favorite. First, it was the waterfront. Next was hanging out with my friends. And then it was eating. This is the third. Forgot what were else. Forgot. Who's next? My favorite part was probably the waterfront. I really enjoyed all the games there, like 9 Square. I really enjoyed getting to swim, and I loved to worship. I loved the worship about the 3 men, a billy goat, Meshach, and a billy goat.
My favorite was the waterfront because I don't know, I just liked watching the other people get involved. And my favorite lesson was about Meshach, Shash. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego.
A Billy Goat.
As you can tell, they had a lot of fun. I technically was not a chaperone. I just kind of got put there because someone got sick, and Chrissy couldn't make it tonight. So we're just doing the best we can. We're winging it. But I did get to have fun. I'm so glad I got to go. I appreciate those that are always willing to give to help us go. We had a great time. I think my favorite part was just getting to know them. It's always so fun to see them having fun. And I think also Amanda and Alex thought it would just be so fun if Miss Christina and Brother JR just raced them constantly. And that night, Leanna said my age was showing because my arms hurt so bad. I could not sleep. But we had so much fun, and the music and just them having, I know they're being silly up here, but they really did learn a lot, if you've not already heard at home personally. And I think that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to hand it over to Brother Brian.
I want to say thank you again for allowing us to take you kids to camp. I'll talk to you for a minute, but camp is very, very important in my life. And the ministry, the opportunities to minister and serve the Lord through camp that I've experienced since my junior year of high school, working in summer camps and then full time. I was excited about going to Walkaway for M4 camps because I was the manager at Walkaway. Most of you know that for 7 years I was the manager at Walkaway Springs, and so I worked directly with Mark and Melanie and making sure that their camp was the best it could be with these groups coming, and this church and other churches and people I've known since I've been out of camp ministry and doing church work and things know me from when they came to camp. And it's just an awesome ministry, an awesome opportunity. And being able to go away with these kids and like Miss Christina said, get to know them a little better personally and just hang out with them, it just was tons of fun. I'm a big kid at heart, and you'll get the video and the stuff up. You'll see that I'm a big kid, and I love to just go and have fun, and camp allows you to just do that. We used to say at camp with our staff to be ridiculous, and you get the opportunity to do that and not worry about who's watching. And just watching these kids, watching Ryan dance anytime there was music or not music, just dancing his heart out, just but singing some of these songs and songs from Bible school when he's doing it, just filled my heart up. And seeing these kids in worship, paying attention and following along and studying and just really being a part of everything that was going on. Waterfront is awesome at Walkaway. One of my favorite things. The food is always incredible. Campfire, being able to make s'mores and hang around the fire and do the activities and stuff. But just being around the kids and being able to share Jesus with them, being able to tell them about Jesus and allow them to experience God, getting away from home, away from the electronics, away from all the distractions of life, and be able to just focus for a couple days on just having fun and learning about Jesus was a blessing to me, and it always is. And so thank you for giving. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to take these kids and trusting us with them. And thank you for coming and getting them on Friday when we got home. We appreciate it. It's just always a blessing to me. I get so much out of it, and I'm just honored and just blessed to be able to go back and take kids to camp rather than being on the other side of doing camp. is just a special thing to me. Holds a special place in my heart. So thank you again for letting us do that. Any of our other adults that were there that wanted to share? I guess I'll let JR say, we'll see if we can get this video going. We at least have one video, I think. I don't know if we have the whole slideshow. If we don't get the whole slideshow to be able to play, then y'all, it will be on our kids' Facebook page. It's being loaded up now on there, so you can see the pictures and everything there as well.
Well, like Brother Brian said, we had an amazing time, and it was a lot of silliness and stuff like that, but I want to brag on the kids a little bit. Every time that they had to get up and be at Bible study, they took it so serious. They opened up their Bibles, they followed along, and I know that they listened because when we got back, they could tell you every single thing that the preacher said. I mean, word for word. So we had a great time. I think Gideon did a list. He did 3 things that he liked, and I'm just going to kind of copy off of him. There were 3 things that I really enjoyed: breakfast, lunch, and supper. Those were great. And yeah, and but we enjoyed the waterfront. We enjoyed hanging out with the kids. And one of the things that I noticed was I like just to step back and see how they were getting close with each other, and they really were. They were building up friendships with each other, and it was just a great time. Antioch, thank you so much for supporting this and allowing this to happen. All the workers, all the chaperones, everybody that prayed, just thank you so much for this. So, video. Do we have a video? Nope, no video. All right, so as Brother Brian said, we should have that up later on the children's Facebook page, so make sure that you look for that. Anything else we want to share? All right. All right. Well, if there is nothing else, Brother Brian, if you'll come and lead us in our announcements tonight.
I was going to see if there was a bulletin up here. I didn't have a bulletin on me. Wait, it might be in here. That's not it either. You got a bulletin, JR? Just a few things to mention that are coming up to call your attention to. In a couple weeks, our August business meeting, we will have our deacon election, and so be praying about that, about what way God would have you go in that. And I know we had a few on the nominees, and they're going to get those names put out so we can know kind of who that is that's up for election. But please be praying for that process, and as we get ready to consider that. Next Sunday, we will have a 5th Sunday singing, so let Brother Wayne know if you're going to want to participate in that next Sunday night. Blessing of the Backpack's coming up in a couple weeks as well, so we look forward to that. Music dramas, practice starting for the children's drama. We'll start at 4:15 beginning August 14th, and that's for kindergarten through youth. We'll include the younger ones, but we'll put them in, bring them in at a later date for the practice. You see the remind. I know a lot of people have not gotten the messages from the remind for the announcements and things for the church. The information for that is in the bulletin, so that you can get on there. And we have a kids page, a youth page, and a Antioch for the main church for those. So check that out if you want to get those. That way you can get announcements and prayer needs and things that are coming up here at the church. Any other announcements that we've missed that we need to mention tonight? Okay.
All right. Still no video? Nope. Okay. All right. Brother Wayne? Is Brother Wayne still with us? There he is. Brother Wayne, will you come and lead us in our parting hymn tonight? I'm going to ask everyone to stand.